All right, today I'm going to show you guys how to build your very own product photography AI. I'm going to be using Blockey, but if you do use automatic 1111, you can follow along. I'm going to be using only the automatic 1111 blocks. So we're going to use the in-paint upload image one today. This is what everything's going to revolve around. I'll show you what kind of images you can make here. Now, if you are completely new to the AI scene, stable diffusion, a lot of this will look confusing. You can just go here and choose this and just copy all the settings. Like for example, here we'll take a prompt and we'll just apply and it will just show up down here. You don't actually you can just take any ones from the other people who have already created these. So I'm also going to just take the negative prompt while we're here. I'm going to show you guys how to do this image. So these two I created in the past while making this video. So I'm going to show you how to make this bottle here. So for this bottle, we need our starting image. So our starting image is scroll down and grab an image block. Once you click on it, upload your image. I found this image on Pexels, but you can use any product photo you have. It doesn't matter. We're going to get rid of the background. So the two inputs that we need here for this block is, again, if we go here, you can see it, is these two. So I already did this product, so I'll show you. These two here, we have these two. So if you don't know how to make these, I'll show you how to get these two images. So all you need to make for this tutorial is one image of your product. Nothing else do you need. So once you take that, the first thing we have to do is remove the background to get this image. So grab the background remover block here and just take the image that you had in here and drag it into the background remover. It will show up here, and all you have to do is click run. Once you click run, removes the background. Don't worry about these little issues. We're going to fix that by passing in the shape of the bottle later. But this first image is done. So all we have to do is then drag this into image, and your image will show up here with the white background. Now to do the mask, same thing. Just grab the create mask block here. Drag the image into image here. It will pop up here. Hit run. And you'll see that it's going to create the image mask for us. All done. Then take the image and drag it into mask, and that's done. And now you'll see your two images pop up right here. So the last thing we need to do is we need to tell in-paint, we need to tell this block what the shape of the product is. So what is the shape of this whiskey bottle? To do that, we're going to use ControlNet. If you are using automatic 1111, you do have to install the extension. But here you can just drag it in. If you don't know what ControlNet is, actually, I'm going to show you what it does. So I'm going to grab a new block here. I'm going to show you what it does here. So the preprocessor here is the key thing that we're going to be using. So select Canny and then Canny. And then if we hit run, you'll see it creates an outline of the bottle. This is basically telling the generator essentially what the shape is. So what we don't want though is these squiggles. We don't want any of these bad curved lines. We want very sharp lines. So we're going to actually create our own preprocessor essentially to make sure we get a really good outline of this bottle. So what we're going to do for that is we're actually going to use this stencil block, and then we're just going to grab this here, grab it into stencil, and now when we run the stencil, you'll see that we're going to get much better clear defined lines. We still have a little issues, but that's going to go in the next one. So here, and now we need to flip the colors. We need a black background. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the image color inverter here. And then we're going to grab this, just drag it in here again. And then when we run it, you're going to see the colors flip, and that's all we need. And the colors flip here. All right, this is a perfect shape of a bottle. This is just telling the shape. The input part of the text doesn't matter. It's the outside of this bottle that really matters. You need that to be perfect. So you're going to take the image here and just drag into ControlNet. You'll see it pop up here. For the preprocessor, now you want to keep it none, and the model you want to select Canny. And that's all set. These three blocks are crucial for getting very consistent images. And if you want someone to be holding your bottle, I really suggest doing these three blocks. So the last thing we have to do is make sure all the settings are intact. We'll do the same prompt now, see if we get a similar image. We'll change the sampler to this one, the DPM one. I normally run 90 around 90 to 100 steps here. Keep this realistic vision if you want realistic images. You can use any other style, or you can click search and search for a different style. Now, the whole point of these 3 blocks is to allow us to drop these sliders to 0. If we don't do these 3 blocks, dropping this will not create great images. And this is crucial if you want someone holding your bottle. Whole picture will take the whole, you'll get much better images, but if you don't do these 3 blocks or use control net in any way, I suggest using input area. Keep everything else the same. And then all we have to do is click run. It will take a few seconds to generate, so we'll see and we'll see if we get something similar to the image we start. Oh, wow. That is very good. As you can see, the light is blended nicely in here. You can see the shadows. So let's try another one. Let's do whiskey bottle on a rock on top a mountain. So when we click run, and we should see, it should be relatively consistent. Wow, very consistent. See, you can see some of the light bleeding off here. That's what we want. Now, if you want to do someone holding it, should just be as simple as holding a whiskey bottle with a ocean in the background. And now if we hit run, here we go. Oh, here we go. Person holding a bottle. Again, you will not get these kind of images without those blocks that we put here, without control net. Again, remember, this is a starting image, the only image you need to make this work. Again, if you have any issues with this, our Discord is in the description. You can message us, we'll help you out. Or if you want to see how we do these shoe ones, or how people are making these shoe product photos, that is a slightly different process. Let me know in the comments if you want to show that. And this, you can actually just share this link with anyone. And this is it. You can start getting very crazy. You can start adding multiple control net blocks. You can start adding different styles in here to get the hands to look better. But this is it for today. Let me know what you guys want to see next. If you want to see a blog to video, video to blog, or anything to do with ChatGPT, or if you want to see how to create an AI video, let us know. And I'll see you guys next time.